Hey, how are you? It's Bernie Williams.
Hey, Bernie Williams. Good morning. Very cool. Good talking to you, man.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
First of all, congratulations on the big ceremony last month and the retirement of number 51.
Oh, it was amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was such a great time.
Now, I mean, that must have been quite a moment for you. I mean, 16 years with the Yankees. What was going through your mind that day? Was it really emotional? Was it a cool day for you?
It was really emotional. It was really cool. I mean, I had my family there, my kids, my nephews, my mom, and then on top of all of that, it was just basically listening to all the fans and just receiving all that love and all that support. It was just great. It was just an amazing day.
When people talk about Bernie Williams, they talk about, you're like one of the most beloved Yankees, and you really had like a really great relationship with really everybody there in the organization. Even George Steinbrenner, which I know a lot of the other players didn't necessarily get along with, but I heard this story about how Steinbrenner wanted to take away like a family day for the players, and you just called him up on the phone.
Yeah, that was one of the few times that I got to actually talk to Mr. Steinbrenner. It was one day, in the years that I was playing, I guess for some reason he did one of those crazy researches that he does, and he found out that on Family Day we had a losing record. And we were like in the middle of a pennant race, and he decided to just bang Family Day, and I had so much, grief, from my wife at the time and my kids. They were looking so much forward to the day, and they were like crying. They said, "Oh, we're not going to be able to have that." So I went to Joe Torre's office, and I said, "Hey, man. My kids were looking forward to this, and what can we do about it?" And he said, "Well, it's not up to me, it's up to the big boss, and I already talked to him about it. So if you want to talk to him, just give him a call." He gave me his phone number, and I gave him a call. And I said, "Mr. Steinman, I know I never asked anything from you, but you got to do this, for my family. My kids are all so much looking forward to this," and they were crying and this and that. And he said, "Well, I'll see what I can do." He was one of those. And then all of a sudden they changed, and the people in the front office were scrambling left and right, trying to get the day. But they actually had it, and it was great. My kids had a great time, and I got to be the hero for one day, and that was one of those interesting stories that I have from George.
Yeah, it's amazing what you'll do for your kids, huh?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, you go. You can give anything you have, in order to make them happy.
I think it's amazing that with your record in baseball and how everybody loves you, that's the thing that made you the hero.
Yeah, but for my kids, I was just only dad. And actually, not only dad, but the dad that was never there.
Well, now you're back on the road again now. You're touring and you're playing music all over. And explain the transition. So you go from baseball player. I know you've always played guitar. Is this different now, touring with music, than it was baseball?
Well, it is quite different, to be quite honest. The cool thing about being a musician after being a former player is that I have the opportunity to pick and choose, the things that I have to do and the things that I want to do and the things that make sense. I play, in the tri-state area, New York, Connecticut, New Jersey. I've even gotten to California and Florida and Virginia, even Puerto Rico. So it's given me an opportunity to sort of reinvent myself.
I have to tell you, I'm not much of a sports fan, but about 7 or 8 years ago, I caught you. You were at the Orange County Choppers in Newburgh, and you were playing a show. And I'm like, oh, man, a sports guy that's going to play guitar, he's going to suck. And you were amazing. We were like, oh, my God, this guy's such a great player. And, I've read that you've played with Bela Fleck and Leland Sklar and Kenny Aronoff, so a lot of names that our classic rock audience is familiar with too, but you just blew me away with your guitar playing, so we're really looking forward to the show at Bethel Woods Sunday.
Oh, thank you so much. I am looking forward to it too. And as a matter of fact, about 2 years ago, I said, if I'm going to go into music full force, I got to do it the right way. So I started looking over, different conservatories and music places and schools to go to, and I'm actually have 1 year left at Manhattan School of Music, and I'm finishing a degree in jazz performance. So I am almost done. So it's hopefully working as hard as I can to become the best musician that I can.
I think it's great that a guy who's nominated for a Latin Grammy is still taking lessons.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So
yeah, man, you're always in the middle of the crowd.
Well, people can find out how great you are this Sunday up at Bethel Woods. I know the show starts at 4. There's also a VIP meet and greet, so your fans can come on out and actually hang with you and take pictures and stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's it's a part that I really like about the show. You get a lot of the the baseball fans that come in and kind of supporting the fact that I was a former Yankee, and they just come. It's been just a fantastic experience for me.
It's been really cool talking to you. Bernie Williams, this Sunday at Bethel Woods, 4 o'clock. Tickets are still available, too. So thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, man. Take care.